Here's my honest review of the Orgone energy motor. If you're sick of rising power bills and you're curious about free energy devices, you'll want to hear this before you even think of buying. The Orgone energy motor is not a ready-made generator. It's a digital guide with blueprints that show you how to build a small, almost free energy device at home using simple materials from a hardware store. The marketing leans heavily on the story of Dr. Wilhelm Reich, a brilliant but controversial inventor whose work was allegedly censored, burned, and buried by government agencies and big energy interests. It's dramatic, and yes, it's designed to hook you. Orgone Energy Motor claims that, using Reich's rediscovered blueprints, you can build a compact motor that runs almost on its own, drastically reducing or even eliminating your electricity bill over time. That's the promise. Inside, you get step-by-step plans, parts lists, diagrams, and instructions on how to assemble the motor. There are also bonuses about keeping your house warm and extra tools and supplies lists to make the build smoother. The motor is described as using magnetic forces and a rotor stator setup to create a constant imbalance, keeping the rotor spinning with minimal external power. Think almost perpetual motion, not magic, but definitely pushing the edge of conventional physics. In practice, the idea is that once you've built it correctly, the motor can help power part of your home, reduce grid use, and potentially make your meter run backward if your setup and local regulations allow for that. Results obviously depend on your build and wiring. Here are the pros. 1. It's way cheaper than solar panels or big-name generators. 2. The instructions aim to be beginner-friendly. 3. If you love tinkering and DIY, this is a fun, ambitious project with a potentially big financial upside. The sales page is packed with stories of people slashing their bills, even getting checks from the power company, and building it with grandkids or with zero prior experience. I always treat testimonials as inspiration, not as guaranteed results. Now the cons. 1. You still have to build it yourself and follow plans carefully. 2. This is not mainstream, peer-reviewed engineering. 3. There's no promise it will cut everyone's bill by the same percentage, or at all, if the build isn't perfect. In my honest opinion, Orgone Energy Motor is for people who are hands-on, curious, and open to non-traditional energy solutions. If you enjoy tools, projects, and experimenting, you're the target audience. If you hate DIY, want plug-and-play tech, or only trust solutions backed by official utilities and big brands, you'll probably hate this. Also, if you expect guaranteed savings without lifting a finger, this is not for you. Compared to spending thousands on solar, the Orgone Energy Motor blueprints are priced in the single purchase, low three-figure or less range. For a digital guide that might dramatically reduce your bill, the value can be strong if you're willing to build and test. One thing I do like is the money-back guarantee window. You get time to download the plans, go through them, and decide if this is actually something you'll build. If not, you can request a refund through the official platform. My verdict: Orgone Energy Motor is not a magic button, but it's an intriguing, low-cost way to experiment with alternative energy. If you're realistic, patient, and willing to build, it can be a smart gamble. If you want a sure thing, this is not that. Because this kind of product gets copied a lot, I strongly recommend that, if you decide to try the Orgone Energy Motor, you only get it through the official link under this video in the description. That's how you ensure you get the real blueprint and the actual guarantee. Ask yourself, would cutting your power bill significantly, or even potentially reversing it, be worth a one-time cost and some weekend work? If the answer is yes, then this might be worth taking seriously and testing for yourself. If you want to see the exact Orgone Energy Motor blueprint I've been talking about, click the official link under this video in the description. Read the details, check the guarantee, and decide with a cool head if this is the right move for you.